Today we are going to be learning how to use Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms can be used for a lot of things. It can be even used at school, and it can be used like for like collecting feedback from people, like favorite game or favorite car or favorite sport. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So Microsoft Forms can be used for a lot of things. It can be even used for quizzes as well. So let's get started today. Um, so you have your title and everything, and also you can get templates as well here. Okay, so it will appear like this. The first thing you need to do is rename your form and make sure you're signed into Microsoft online. So first thing it will appear like this and it'll give you an option. So but the three major options is today we're going to be focusing on choice, text, and rating. So choice they can choose, text they can answer, and rating they can just rate it. We're going to do choice today, right now. So if you want to do choice it'll appear like this. You can do multiple answers if you want to as well. And yes. So you can type your first question now. Um Remember if you're doing this at school, this has to be clear and visual. So let's start now, okay? So first you can do type in your first question. Okay, and then when you've typed in your first question, um you can type in the options so that the options is like the customers, so what option they are going to choose. So you start typing in your options. So it doesn't need to be too many options. It can just be like just like at least five options for them to choose. And if you want to add any more, click there and just start adding more, and you'll see add option there. Okay, add new question. We're going to click on that. I think this time I'm going to do like text. So remember, you don't need to copy what I'm doing. I'm just doing an example. You can do something else, something that you like. Um, Remember, you must answer in full questions as well. Okay, so type in your question. Now you can do, if you want them to do long answer, you can do that, or you just want to do short, you can do that. Okay, now next. Now if you want to do rating, now if you click on rating, it'll appear like this. It'll have 5 stars, and if you go to the levels, how many stars, like how many rates you want them out of. So do you want them, do we want it to be out of 5, out of 6, or out of 10? Please do out of 10. If you're doing this in school or at home, please stick to 10. Symbol, you can do, I think a professional one, to my opinion, would be numbers, but you can do something else. Okay, then you type in, this is our third question we are typing in. You type in So you think of a question you want to type in. Okay. Now remember, you can do it when you highlight it, you'll give an option. So if you want to bolden it, even want to do italic, you want to underline it. I think bold and underline will be a professional form. You see, that makes it quite professional, so underline it as well. Especially if you're doing this in school now, I think that would be more professional, even like maybe for P7, P6, underline your title. Okay, now I know I said we were focusing on three options, but we're going to do another one. We're going to do like art. So it says used to gauge attitudes, opinions about a topic. Let's click on that and see. Okay, so it has five options and it has two statements. Now you write your question. Now it's not a question, so you can say, okay, choose this opinion, choose that, like choose this game, choose that. Or can say just answer the statements below. That's more appropriate. Okay, that's simple enough. And you put a colon there. Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5. Statement 1, statement 2. Okay, so you type in your statement. So here option 1. So option 1 is like do you like, so for example, if you're asking for favorite food or something, so for example, do you like noodles? Like how much do you like noodles? Those are what these options are for. So you can type in yes, you can type in no. See, I think it's giving us some options. You can type in maybe, you can type it a little bit. So these are what these options are for, okay? And then you type in the statement here, and then you can choose yes, no, maybe, a little bit, or um okay, sorry, don't mind my spelling. Okay, so yes, no, maybe, absolutely, a little bit, absolutely not. Okay, then type in your statement. So now it doesn't need to be do you like, do you like, do you like. It can just be different openers. I'm just doing it for examples. Okay, do you like Nissan? Do you like Volkswagen? Okay, and then you can add another statement even, and you can just keep adding statements and adding statements. Okay, but just stick to two. But if you're doing this at school, please, I would like to encourage you to do like more than two, like 10 statements instead of two. But I'm just gonna stick to two. But if you're doing this at school, please do like more than two to keep it professional and keep it like a school level kind of form. So I'm just gonna do text again. Now remember, for the amount of questions, it doesn't mean need to be like 10. But if you're doing this at school, please do more than five. Okay, I would recommend you to do more than five. So question 5, you can just type in your answer. like that. Type in the question, and the customer can enter the answer. Okay. And then, if you want to preview your form, oh, before I do preview, styles. So you can choose your styles and choose the background you want to and choose the layouts you want to. Pretty cool. Okay, preview. So if you want to preview your form to check for some mistakes, here you go. Now, this is like when a customer is doing this. So let's just imagine that I'm a customer about to fill this form and go to the form and it will say start now. So that's how the customers would get to know the form. You can choose list all your favorite cars. Just okay. Enter answer, rate this out of 10. No, let's give it 8. Answer this. So this is how the like art is. And then just like that. Mobile, you can do it like that as well. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Now there are 3 dots here. And the first option is to collaborate or duplicate. So if you want to collaborate, you want to share the link so that you can collaborate with people to make the form, click here and it will say you can add the link. Okay, add collaborators, anyone with an Office 365 work or school account. So if you want to share with somebody, for example, if you want to share your friend needs to have a work or school account. So an Office 365 school account. If they don't, then they can't do it. So you can add as well. Okay, that is all. Thank you so much for listening, all the viewers. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, another video. If you have any questions, please, I like to hear your comments. If you learned anything new, I'd like to hear your comments below. But overall, thank you so much for listening. My advice to you is to you can go home and practice how to use the software. Um, you can type on the web Microsoft Forms, or you can go to your account online. I will click my apps. Microsoft Forms will be one of like the first slash second options row. Okay, so go home, practice it, play about with it, see what you can do, and if you found anything you can do on there, if you have any tips on what you can do on there, please send it on the comment below. If you have any suggestions on me um tutoring more on this software, if you have any specific topic on Microsoft Forms that you like to learn, please, I would like to hear it on the comments below so I can take in your suggestions and see what I can do. Overall, thank you for listening and see you in my next video. Remember, please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the like button below, that's the thumbs up icon, and the bell button, the notifications icon, to watch out for my all my videos. And for my previous ones, we have Google Sites, we have Google Forms, we have still more coming up. To Victory's ICT Hub. Again, today we are going to be learning how to use the Songmaker on Chrome Music Lab. We are also learning to be able to make a piece of music that you will enjoy as well. Please fully attend this lesson and video, and if you have any questions, of course put it down in the comments below. So let's get started. So when you go to Songmaker, it'll just appear like this, and you have different little grids and you can try to make some music, so different things like that. So today our main focus is to make a piece of music. So first you just start to play around with it. So let me just give you an example. Just start with a simple like a simple beat. So like you can start with that beat. So you can just start with a simple beat. So just listen. So yeah, so something simple you can start with. So I'm just gonna give you a chance to try. Remember, you can just be creative with this and try to make like a piece of music, test it, and see how it is. Um, Here at the bottom here, before I send you off, here at the bottom, there are these dots here. Now these dots symbolize the beats. So like the so like that. Let's gonna try this. Now you don't need to do conga, you can do electronic. Wait, just wait. So it can be doing beats a lot. So just start to make the beats that can bring the void into the song. So we're gonna stop for now. So you can just try to make your own song, can do anything. So we're gonna remove all these and we're gonna make a proper song. Remember, um the success criteria for this to be able to make a song is to make sure that you also enjoy and other people around you enjoy it, and also to make, if you're doing this in school, to make a P7 slash S1 to S7 level of music. So, or it doesn't need to be P7 level, can just be creative. So let's just so we have the synth and we have the electronic. Now here you can extend the tempo if you want to. There's everything here you need. So we're gonna start. I'm just gonna start with a beat and I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's see. So I'm just making a trying to make. So I'm just gonna start with a beat. You can creative. You don't need to follow what I'm doing. You can just create a music of your own. So now I'm gonna move to the beats. Okay, so let's start creating the beat. So here, electronic, you can change it, but I'm just gonna stick to electronic and just gonna reduce the tempo a little bit. Okay, right. Now that beat doesn't really work. Okay, let's see now. Now you don't need. It doesn't need to be like it doesn't need to be perfect. It can just be creative. It can just be like dance music because that's all this song maker's about is to make your own songs and make sure you enjoy it. Maybe gonna add this. Maybe I'm gonna add this at the end to create the beat of the song. Now let's see what we can do here. Right, let's see. Okay, that I think that's enough now. Now here says Mike. Now you can add your voice into this song, but you don't need to. You can add it if you want to sing to it. Can you just click allow and you just allow it. But that's not what we're focusing on today. We are focusing on just making a song. Wait a minute. I think I need to just get this out. Okay, so we're just focused. Like I said, we're just focusing on just making a song, and that's all we're focusing on. So, I'm gonna still create some more beats now. I'm gonna mute my microphone and I'm going to give you like some minutes and seconds to try your own song. And when you have finished doing your song, you press play on the video. So just press pause, give this song maker a go, and then press play when you're ready. Remember, you don't need to pause the video. You can make your own song right now. I'm just making my own. And then when you're ready, we'll just get started. I'll just give you like a couple of minutes to like make your own song and then we'll come back together and see what's up next. Remember, if you have made your song or if you enjoyed this if you're enjoying this software, please, I would like to hear your comments below. But right now I'll just give you a couple of minutes to try the song maker. Okay, we're back again. So I've just made my own beat here. So wait a minute. It's just you should be able to make a beat like this or something similar to this. Okay, now. No, wait, this is not what I want. Remember, you can go if you want to go to settings, maybe change a little things. Please do. We have length, beats per bar, split beats into two, scale, start on range. So if you listen to our song, it's not really entertaining. So we should maybe update our song and make it better because like try to entertain and just improve our song here. So we're I'm just gonna add some more beats to get in the vibe. So we are just adding more beat bars into it. So I don't think so it's a good idea to add this. Right, so I'm just adding more beats. So I'll just remove this beat. Okay, I think that's much better. We'll add more. I think that's better. Could add more. Okay, I think the page is just loading a little bit. Okay. Oop, just a little glitch. Sometimes these glitches can happen, but that's alright. So I'm just adding more beats to improve it. Oh, that's good now. Okay, just let me see if I can add more beats into it. Gonna add this. I'm gonna do just adding more to the electronic beats. Okay. Now, so you can just keep adding songs. Now, if you don't like the type of the beat, go to synth here and you can keep changing it. So change the type. You can do you can yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, so that was a proper song. Um Remember, you can add more beats to it. The criteria is to make sure you enjoy it, and I actually really enjoyed that. So now you've finished your song. If you think your song is finished, remember, replay again and see, okay, if I like it. And then one of the four options, you go here and it says save and it has a tick icon. Click there and it will say, so your song, it will say your song is saved as this link and it'll give you that link. Okay. Okay, that's us finished for today. Remember, any questions, if you learned anything new today, if you have any suggestions, please type them in the comments. Also, if you made a song throughout this video, I would like to see the link of the song on to the, maybe you can copy the link into the comments box and I would like to listen to them. Overall, thank you so much for listening. Remember, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the notifications icon below to watch out for more videos. We have a lot. We have Google Sites, Google Forms, and we have Microsoft Forms, and also this one. Thank you. Remember, subscribe. See you later. Hub. Again today we are going to be learning how to create a form on Google Forms. So this software can be used to creating forms. It can be used to be listening to customers' reviews, and it can be used for so many things. So let's get started. Okay, so when you click Add Form, it will appear like this. Okay, now before you do anything else, when I mean anything else, you need to make a title for your form, and that title is based on what you're doing it about. Okay, so I'm just gonna do mine about cars, basically. So I quite love cars. Okay, then when you finished your title, and I've also put it at the top corner as well, you begin your first question. Okay, so now this is not like any other unusual form. This is like a real form that you have to type in questions. Okay, so right, so you type in your first question. Um, it can be any question you would like to type in. Okay, so what is your favorite something? Okay, you can type in that question. Now here it says short answer. So this place is for what how you want that person to answer it, your answer. So you want to, if you want her to type a little short answer, if you want the person to make a little paragraph, if you can do multiple choice, do you want to do like rating? Hmm, cancel. If you want to do like rating, you can do that. So then so many things and you can choose, like if you want to do it to 10, you could do that. But I'm going to do short answer to keep it simple a little bit. So short answer. Okay. Okay, so that's my first question done. And if I preview it, I think that's kind of a fresh start. Okay, now when you finished your question, if you want to add another one, um you go to here with the circle and plus says add question. You can add another question to that, and then you type in another another question. Okay. Okay, so what is your least favorite car? And then you give them short answer text, or if you want to do multiple choice, fine. You can do multiple choice, but I'm just gonna do short answer. If you're a beginner in using Google Forms, or if you already know how to use Google Forms, you can go for like the most harder levels like multiple choice check boxes, drop down, liner scale, rating, multiple choice grid, and checkbox grid. That's for the people who know already how to use Google Forms. If you're a beginner on using Google Forms, maybe go to short answer and paragraph or a little bit of multiple choice as well. Okay? But if you're a beginner, please use the short answer text because it's more easier. Okay, then you just add your next question, you keep adding questions, and if you think you don't really like your form and you like to add a little color, you can go here. It says customize theme. If you click there, now we'll give you an option to change the text style, and it will also give you a color for the little background behind you. So when I type orange, change to orange, red, change to red, purple will change to purple, blue it will change to blue. So many different colors, but I'm gonna choose this one. Okay. And then if for the header, if you want to choose like a little image to decorate it, please do. Um, So there's so many options. Photos, search for photos, and if you want to upload, you can just upload. But I'm just gonna leave it the way it is right now. Okay, you have your other question. Um, so like I said, you don't really need to do the same topic I'm doing. You can do a different one. Okay, so which of these cards are the best? Pick one. Done. Oh, cause close this thing. Okay, so you keep adding and adding and adding questions. Now, when you think you're finished, you want to preview it, you can go and preview it and you can even answer it yourself. Or if you want to edit it more, you can click this little pencil and edit this form and it will let you edit it. Okay? Now, like I said, for Google Sites, you can Google Slides and everything, you can add people. What's this? For Google Sites, for Google's like in my previous video for Google Sites, you can like add people. If you want someone to help you make this form, you go to here. This is what always appears in all Google services like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheets, everything. You click add and it'll just give you an option to share. It'll just load a little bit and then it'll give you can type the name of the person, and then when you're finished, you're done. Okay? So then, when you think you're done all these questions, you want to add a little theme to it. Like I said, go customize the theme. You want to like change the set. Well, maybe you want to change the yep, like that, or the text. You want to change it a little bit. Yep. So many things you can do here to make it more interesting. You can even customize your own color. Um, and here maybe you want a little shady brown. When you finish, click add, and then it'll give you a color to add. Okay. You don't like that color. You want to do a little more color, pale teal green, and then you can just click add there. Now I'll be showing you like the shady parts of the color as well. Okay. Okay, that's all that I have for you today. Like I said, I would love to hear your comments below on how you felt about this video. In our next video, we'll be learning how to do Microsoft Forms as well. Okay, it's going to be a lovely time. We're going to be learning like how to use Microsoft Forms in the higher level for people who already know how to use Microsoft Forms, um, and for people who have Microsoft accounts. So that's what we're doing for next time. For now, bye bye. Remember, click the like icon, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you again. ICT Hub. Today we're going to be learning how to use Google Sites. So, like an online software that can be used to create like professional, really good websites, and it can be used for projects and etc. So let's get started today. So the first thing before we do anything else, the first thing is to rename the website. So you can think about what your website is going to be based on before you start. So I'm just going to call it my name and then my site. Then once you've renamed your website, you're going to start to like you will need a logo. If you look at some shop websites, look at some company websites, they always have logos on them. So you need a logo to that can represent your site. So it'll give you two options. It will give you upload or select. So we'll click upload. We'll click select, sorry. Okay, here Mario. So you can choose what your logo is going to be. It can be something that you like. It can be like a game logo or anything. So I'm gonna choose Mario, Super Mario. Just going to choose what one simple one, right? And then you can also use logo color for your theme as well. Okay, so we've finished the logo and all the themes. Now we need to get started on the actual making of the website. Once we've renamed it on here as well, then we get started. Oops, that's a mistake. Okay, that's us finished renaming the thing and giving it a logo that can represent it. Now we need to start on the actual making. Because if you look at it, it's just blank and it has nothing. So to start your website, the first thing you need a text box to introduce it. No matter what you're doing, no matter the topic your website is doing, it will always need an introduction text. So here we have a text box and give it to an appropriate size. Can be 24. Okay. So you can just do a little introduction for your website first. Now, if your font appears to be really big, too big, and you like to reduce it a little bit, just highlight it and go to the font size, and you can reduce your font a little bit. If it's too small, highlight it again, and then increase your font. Okay, then you just start making your introduction text. Okay, so just a simple introduction text for that. Okay. Now, if you've finished your home page and you want to add something else, you go to in your these three options, you click pages and then add an add icon here. You can rename, so it can just be, you can give the page a name. Wait a minute. So give your page a name, and then when you've finished, you click done, and then it will give you your page. Okay, now you can do lots of things here. You can do anything, basically anything you want here. You can about me and can make a larger banner cover or small one a little bit. Okay, so here, so you've had your page now. If you want to add some pictures, here, these are called content blocks. Content blocks. Content blocks. So gives you some different types of content blocks. Here, choose one that's simple before you jump to the next one. Okay, so here I have a content block. Um, so add. So if you want to add the picture, it will give you like six options. The three most you can use if you are a beginner on using Google Sites, please do select image to make it simple for you. Okay, so now this is where you choose what you want to add onto this picture. So it can be your like favorite game or something, or it can be your favorite hobby. You like sports. It can be football. It can be basketball. You like games. It can be Minecraft. It can be Roblox. But it can be Fortnite even. But I'm gonna choose Asphalt Legends Unite. So good game. Okay. When you finish selecting your image, you click insert and it'll give you your image. Now, if you want to increase your image, there are these little dots. This dot here can increase your image. Then it will move your text here so that can increase your image. If you don't like the picture you've selected, you can click these three dots and it says replace image. It gives you two options, upload or select. So, like I said, if you're a beginner on using Google Sites, I recommend you choose select to make it more easier. So then you can type the image you want to if you want to replace it. Okay, so here the text you just write the name like some like a text that's re- relevant to what the picture you just put there. Okay, so and then here you add a little texture, like this is a little caption about your image. So I'll give you like a minute to try that yourself. It doesn't need to be that long. It can just be like one sentence and then you're done. Okay, you finished. Here you can just add a little color to make your little border color catchy because white is kind of a little blurry. You would agree with me, okay? So like an appropriate color to match with this. Right. Okay. So you can just add now. When you finish, you can just add multiple ones now. Um, these type of content blocks are like mostly used for like videos. So if you want to add videos here, but you can also use it for pictures. So if you want to add anything else. Okay, and it gives you here. Just take one easy photo. Right. Then you just type the name of the picture you put, and then that's it done. You can also add for the other one as well. Okay, so you can add multiple more pages now. You can do basically anything you want. For the themes, if you want to add like a custom theme, you can upload right here at the corner, import theme. And also, you can also create your own theme here as well. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, there's one thing that you can do on Google Sites, one specific thing, and it's called adding buttons. Okay, so adding buttons is like they perform like a very good trick. They can instead of you, if you want to go to home, you click home. If you want to go about me, you want to click about me. These buttons can transfer you from page to page. So you can type the name. So if you want to go back to home, so we're going back to home and link it to the page home. Click there as well. Now you can preview this website as well. Um, like that. So we can link you to the home page as well. Okay, cross and then done. Okay, then if you want to someone to help you, want to collaborate with someone, you can click the person with the plus there, and it'll just give you someone you want to share it with, and then when you finish, you click done. Okay, now the most final thing you need to do is publish the website. Now, if you want, it will give you the web address code here, like that, and you can just publish the website. Once you've published it, you can click view, but if you don't want to do this, you can just cross it there. So that's it for today, but if you really like this video, please like this video below and click the little ring, like the little bell below, to watch out for my um daily videos, and you can also subscribe to this YouTube channel at Victories ICT Hub. Okay, and if you learned something new, I would like to hear your comments below. Thank you. Bye.